guys, this is Christy with the Crafting Country Bumpkin. This is a lollipop holder, or one of those gourmet lollipop holders. My granddaughter had bought, it was a thrift store that her school was doing at the time. And anyway, she ended up getting this, and she brought it to me, and she said, Mama, I know you can use this. Or she knew I could do something, come up with something for it. It's been in my stash forever, and I'm just now trying to find something to use it for. So, but there's a little piece on the top here that had the different flavors of the lollipops and stuff on. I'm just covering that with some Waverley's chalk paint and plaster, because the base of this is not white. It is kind of an off-white, so I'm using the plaster color here. I only did 2 coats, I believe, on it to cover it really well. So, but what I'm going to do here with this is, I was looking through the magazine, Grandin Road, and I found these. The little flag holders there on the front, there in front of the steps. Their flag sets are selling for $24. But I don't know, I never could find those holders. I don't know if I just wasn't looking in the right place in there, but I never could locate those holders. So, that's what we're going to make today. We're going to take this lollipop holder, and we're going to turn it into a flag holder. So, I don't remember what she paid for it. I think she might have given $1 for that. So, I'm pretty sure it was $1. So, anyway... I have this sticker here that I made on my Cricut, and it's just like a fireworks, and if you want, I'll link that down below. If you want that decal, you're welcome to it. I made it on my Cricut, so I'll try to link that below for you in case you want it. But here I'm just trying to put that thing back on, and then I realized it had to go in between the 2 little metal things to hold it. Alrighty, here I've got some leftover welding pieces from my husband's welding stuff. The little flags have holes in the bottoms of them, and the flags were just as big as the holes on the lollipop holder, so I needed something to stick inside them to actually go down into where the lollipops went in to hold them and give them some stability when I glued them on. So I'm just trying to get these up in the lollipop holders here, or into the flags. And you'll see me trying to push them with a cardboard tube here in just a second. Just trying to get them up in. Some were tighter than the others and didn't need a lot of glue. So I'm just trying to get them all the same length and trying to get them to where they'll all hang the same way. Alrighty, after I got my flags placed around, I noticed I needed to cut my top flags a little shorter so they wouldn't hide that fireworks up at the top. So I'm going to take my miter box and try to cut the bottom of the flagpole. Very quickly I realized that the flag posts are made of fiberglass. So they're easier to cut with a pair of scissors or a really sharp pair of scissors. But you have to be extremely careful, because if they splinter at all, it will go into your skin. And it's very painful, so because of it being fiberglass. So please be careful if you cut your flags down. If you recreate this using something else like the Jenga blocks or a paper towel roll, be careful if you cut your flag post down. They are fiberglass. Alrighty, here you see my Fiskars scissors. I think I got these at Home Depot, but they cut about anything you want to cut with them. So go ahead and grab your Fiskars scissors or your really sharp scissors and cut your post. Don't worry with that miter box. And here I'm going to put the base of the lollipop holder onto a candlestick base from Dollar Tree. And I'm using the Jenga blocks to help steady it because it wants to lean forward because it is heavy, I guess, in the front. And so I'm just using some wood glue, the Gorilla wood glue, to glue those little Jenga blocks together and just kind of give it some support. Now we're going to make our bow, and the bow I'm using here is going to be just called a messy bow. You're just going to put whatever colors or ribbons you want together. Just get you some different sizes, different textures, and I cut mine at 5 or 6 inches, I believe, and but I just cut out 2 of each color, and just lay them all out in your pile like this. Get them all separated, and go ahead and fold your ends in and dovetail your ends if you want to. Don't worry about them fraying because you want it to look kind of messy. Even if it frays, it's okay. It's a messy bow. So, after you get your dovetails, you are going to lay all your pieces together. Just kind of get them laid out in the color pattern you want. I started with like white and blue and the gingham. I just kind of separated them out and just to give them a more variegated look, I guess you want to call it. And at first I lay them all on top of each other, and I try to pinch them in the center, and then I realized I didn't need to do that. I need to lay them. Oh gosh, how the word I'm looking for is kind of crisscross them. You'll see what I do here in just a second, because I tried to pull it apart just by laying them all on top of each other, and it just didn't work. So I decided to lay them like this, just kind of one way and one the other way, and just kind of flop them down, but you want them all separated. This kind of gives you your bow of thickness, keeps your pieces, you know, where you can see your colors. Sorry guys, it's getting late at night and I'm getting tired and I can't think. But anyway, I just take a pipe cleaner and I use that pipe cleaner to hold them all together, and go ahead and separate your bow. Make sure you can see all your colors, and then I take another piece and just according to the thickness of your bow, just cut that, and then you're going to fold that piece of ribbon in the center. This is going to cover up that pipe cleaner, and you'll not see it. Also, you want to cut your tails, and I cut them, I think, at 10 inches. I'm pretty sure it's what I cut them at. And but here you'll see I'm folding that centerpiece, and it's gonna go across the center there of the and cover that pipe cleaner up so you won't see it. And I just hot glue it on the back. Nobody's gonna see the back because we're gonna glue this thing on the base, up under the flags. And here I'm fluffing it a little bit more. Can't get enough fluffing of that bow. I don't know why I'm fluffing it so much, but I mess with that bow a bunch, so trying to get it just right. All right, now here you see me roll that piece up and go ahead and lay it over the bow and hot glue it on the back. And then I'm going to take my tails and I layer them over each other, just one on top of the other, and then I just glue them to the back of the bow. And then you're going to dovetail your ends if you want to. Or however you want to do them. You can just do that little point, or you can do the dovetail. And there's our bow. It's really a pretty bow. It's called a messy bow because it looks all messy, but it really turns out really pretty. And I was tickled with it. And of course, I have to fluff the bow a little bit more. So bear with me here. I'm fluffing that bow. And I don't know why I'm fluffing it so much, because I'm just sticking it on and I have to fluff it some more. So here it is on the base. I've got all the flags in. I ended up doing every other row on the lollipop holder. The only thing I wished I'd have done was cut all my flags shorter. I think they look a lot better. It wouldn't be so front heavy. So, and I still may do that. It's not set in stone. Also, I thought about taking the garden picks from Dollar Tree, the stars and the little flowers they've got, the metal ones, and placing one of those in the center of the fireworks up at the top in the decal, and like one of these. And I haven't done it, but still may do that. I don't know. You could do that with yours if you wanted to. It's another option for you.